All right, let us consider question number 4. It reads, simplify the following. A, we have log 27 base 3. Now, there are two ways of approaching this, and I'm going to show you both ways. The first way is trying to express the argument. By the way, 3 is called the base, and 27 is called the argument. So the first way of approaching this is to express the argument as a power of the base. So we ask ourselves, can 27 be expressed as a power of 3? Yes, because 27 is the third power of 3. 3 times 3 times 3 gives 27. I know this in index form is 3 to the third power. What we want is to make the base of the argument and the base of the log the same. All right. So we can express this as log 3 to the third power base 3. Remember, this is the same as 27. And from the laws of logarithm, the exponent of the argument can be made the coefficient of the log. So we can drop this down, and we have 3 log 3 base 3. And log a base a, when the argument and the base are the same, gives 1. So log a base a is 1, log b base b is 1, log 10 base 10 is 1. As long as the argument and the base are the same, it gives 1. So this will give us 1. So we have 3, this 3 here, multiplied by 1. And this will give us 3. Now let me show you the second method. The second method is write log 27 base 3. Then you say equal to any variable. Let me say x. Then, to get rid of the log, you transfer this base to the right hand side and make x its exponent. All right, when you do that, the log will disappear. All right, so we have 27 equal to 3 to the power of x. You see, this 3 came here to the right hand side, and x became its exponent. So from here now, we can express 27 as 3 to the third. So equal to 3x. Now that we have the same basis, what do? We equate the exponent. So 3 equal to x, and if 3 equal to x, it implies that x equal to 3. So this is method 2. All right. So let us look at B. We have log 49 base 7, okay, plus log 1 over 7 base 7. Now this one is pretty easy. We can just simply apply the addition law of logarithm. And this states that when we have 2 or more logs with the same basis, with the same base, what we do is to multiply their arguments. So we have log 7, this into 49. We multiply the argument, 49 multiplied by 1 over 7. And from the parentheses, 7 is a common factor. 7 in 7 1 time, 7 in 49 7 times. So we are left with log 7 base 7. But remember I told you that when the argument and the base are the same, it gives us 1. Log 7 base 7 is 1. So x equal to 3 and 1 are the answers to question number 4. Oops, I forgot to add c. So let us include it here. Log a to the power of n base 1 over a. For c, you can apply 2 methods too, but I'll just, since I've shown you the 2 methods, let me just apply one. So the one I want to apply is making the argument and the base the same. So we have log. You know that the exponent of the argument can be made the coefficient of the log, right? So we have n log a. Now 1 over a can be written as a to the power of negative 1, right? Now we need to get rid of this negative 1. So we still move it here to become the coefficient of the log, but now as the denominator. So we have n over negative 1 log a base a. So when the base is having an exponent, you move the exponent behind the log, but the exponent becomes the denominator, not the numerator. If it's the argument, the exponent is the numerator, and the exponent of the base is always the denominator. That's why we have negative 1 here. So n over negative 1 is negative n log a base a. We know that log a base a is 1. So this will leave us with negative n. So log a raised to the power of n base 1 over n equal to negative n. So these are the answers to question number 4. Catch you in the next one.